Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com. Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening. Welcome to the Cougar Den for tonight's split doubleheader of boys and girls basketball. We begin with the Ada-Borup-West Cougar boys basketball taking on the Thief River Falls Prowlers. After that, it will be Ada-Borup-West hosting Crookston in a girls varsity basketball matchup here this evening. As we get it underway with the Bitger Inc. pregame show here on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB. It's boys and girls basketball here today from the Cougar Den, and we bring it to you coming up next. This is the Bitger Inc. pregame show.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Member FDIC.
This is your Bitger Inc. pregame show on 106.5 FM KRJB and the live video stream with yourliveevent.com. Remember, for Bitger Inc., if you're looking for stocking stuffers that really stand out this Christmas, give your family the gift of safety and savings with brand new tires from Bitger Inc. Holiday deals are rolling in. Save big while keeping your loved ones safe on the road. Swing by Bitger Inc., located between Ada and Halstead. Call 456-SHOP. That's 218-456-7467. Buy now for installation and get peace of mind for the holidays. It's just a call away with Bitger Inc., where safe travels begin. Boys basketball followed by girls basketball at the varsity level here tonight, as it is the Ada-Borup-West Cougars hosting a split doubleheader. On the boys side of things, it's the Cougars at 3-3 hosting the Thief River Falls Prowlers, coming in with a 3-1 record on the season thus far. Both teams played Friday night and coming back with a quick turnaround here today on Monday. Girls game will be Ada-Borup-West at 3-2, Crookston at 1-6 as the Cougars and the Pirates, the nightcap girls basketball here for us today. Earlier, just wrapping up, it was the JV game for the boys. Ada-Borup-West wins that one 48-41, the final score in that one. As the Cougars warming up with the holiday sweater theme with the warm-ups here today. In the holiday break in, final game before the holiday break for both these two clubs with Ada-Borup-West, Thief River Falls High School boys basketball. We'll talk with the coaches when we come back. This is your Bitger Inc. pregame show on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21 That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
I'm PJ Rundin. I live in Mission Court in Ada, Minnesota. Here, that a lot of people like it here. Well, what could be better?
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators, and there's always some activities around here.
You can't help but like it here. That's what I say.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. You're an equal opportunity provider.
Every girl deserves the tools to feel confident, connected, and emotionally strong. At BioGirls, they learn real strategies to manage stress and anxiety, build healthy relationships, and understand their emotions. They strengthen coping skills, gain resilience and confidence, and find a deep sense of belonging through authentic peer connection and strong mentorship. The results? Measurable, meaningful, life-shaping. Find a program near you and register today.
It's a split doubleheader here today with boys basketball, Ada-Borup-West hosting Thief River Falls, followed by the girls basketball matchup with Ada-Borup-West hosting Crookston tonight from the Cougar Den. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB. Glad to be here with the action here for the call of this boys matchup. Myself, Jake Berkmeyer, got Matthew here running camera, producing on the Your Live Event side of things here tonight, as Kaylin in the Ada Building Center LLC studios of KRGB, working behind the scenes with the production work there. Cougars and Prowlers matching up here. Let's go into our pregame coaches' comments. They're brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead, where Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance can help coach you and your family for your insurance needs. Also brought to you by Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy. First up, head coach for Ada-Borup-West Cougar boys basketball, it is Coach Nate McCraven.
Get ready for the final game of theirs before the holiday break, and Coach, coming in here tonight after Friday, what was talked about maybe late Friday night, over the weekend here, earlier today to get ready for this one?
Yeah, I think Friday was, looking back on it, it was a good game. We competed against a really good team in Class A basketball, so there were a lot of positives to take away, and then there are also some things that obviously we need to improve on as well too, and we haven't had any practice time to really get after it, so we'll just turn around and play a good Double-A Thief River Falls team that has a really good point guard and some shooters around him as well too. So it'll be another good test heading into the holidays.
Missing them off the schedule from last year, how much do we know about the Prowlers and what they have for this year outside of 4-1 by record?
Yeah, not a lot actually. I think the Wilcox kid was hurt 2 years ago when we played them, so we didn't get to see him. But I've seen him play some AAU basketball too. He's a really strong guard and handles the ball really well. And a couple other kids we're familiar with too, but outside of that, there's some new faces. So that's kind of fun too for our guys as well too. They don't know us super well. We don't know them super well. I think sometimes we play a little more free when we don't know who we're playing, and hopefully we see some of that tonight.
You get into tonight, and tomorrow's the movie day in the morning and everything else, and it's the last game before the break. I don't know if the cookies and sugar plums are already dancing in the heads or not, but any concerns about the focus coming into this one?
Not really. I think our guys are excited to play again. We're 3-3 right now. When heading into Christmas break with a win and above 500 would be a big boost, and obviously we got some practices coming up over Christmas break as well too that will really hammer some things home, and hopefully in January we can start to improve on some of these things that we're maybe struggling with right now.
What's the biggest thing you want to see them improve on here for tonight's game?
I'd just like to see us share the ball a little bit more, get the ball moving a little bit more. We're pretty quick to drive in to help defense and pretty quick to shoot forced shots. So on the offensive end, we're looking to move the ball a little bit more. Of course, we haven't had a lot of practice time to do that since Friday night, but just that getting the ball moving will be contagious. Everybody touches it. Everybody plays a little better defense and rebounds a little bit better. So, that'll be obviously something emphasized in pregame.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the game tonight.
Yep, you bet. Thanks.
Nate McCraven, head coach for Ada-Borup-West Cougar Boys Basketball. Pregame Coaches Comments brought to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead, as well as the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Georgetown Agronomy working for you, the area farmer. Ada-Borup-West hosting Thief River Falls, game 1 of our doubleheader here tonight, followed by the girls matchup with the Cougars hosting the Crookston Pirates. Here, this is 106.5 FM KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
What happens to your business when you step away? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Succession planning is key to preserving what you've built, and our team is here to assist business owners and address transition strategies that help preserve value and prepare for continuity. Whether passing to family or selling to a partner, we'll help you plan with confidence. Get in touch with a call to Franzen Investment Services at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
Broadcasting from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial Radio booth here at the Ada-Borup-West School. Remember, for your financial future, visit with Laura Tweeton and Thrivent Financial. Reaching long-term goals, building your nest egg there with Laura Tweeton, Thrivent Financial, Ada, and Hewlin. Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Thief River Falls Brawlers, game number 1 of our split doubleheader as we continue on here, part of our pregame show from Bitger Inc. with our our pregame coaches' comments. Pregame coaches' comments here from River's Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead, as well as Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy. Visit them online there, georgetownfarmers.com. They thank you for purchasing your seed and chemical as well as agronomy services from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Head coach for the Thief River Falls Brawlers, John Hamm. He joins us with our pregame coaches' comments.
Today, getting one in here before the Christmas break, just looking at the first handful of games for your team thus far in the season, really what's been the most pleasant thing that you've seen from the team out there each night?
You know, I think we're growing. We're starting to trust each other a little better too. You know, we're 4-1 right now. Our one loss was the East Side, which was a pretty big loss, but we were hanging in there, and then we quit trusting each other a little bit. And since that point, I thought we'd done a little better job of trusting each other. We started bearing down a little bit more on defense, you know, remembering what our assignments are and not panicking and looking to help each other in certain situations, which we really need to. You know, we're not going to be a team that's going to go blow the doors off anybody, so we got to really play well on the defensive end.
Hanging your head on that defensive end, then what kind of style should we expect to see? Are you mixing things up, or do you say, here's our game plan, let's go to execute?
Here's our game plan, let's go execute. We don't throw a ton of wrinkles in. You know, we're going to try to get out and guard the ball as well as possible and make sure we're rotating in the help positions. We don't do a lot of fancy stuff defensively. You know, kind of that KISS principle, right? We got high school boys here. We don't want to make things too complicated for them. That's for sure. You know, and offensively, we got a couple guys that can score in Bridger Wilcox and Wyatt Nelson. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get those other guys to come along. We're pretty inexperienced when it comes to everybody except those main 2 scorers right now, because really they were the only ones that played a lot of varsity minutes last year. So we're still trying to figure out what that rotation is a little bit.
For those other guys, is it the process of finding what their shot is, or is it simply just hitting shots?
Finding out what it is. You know, we've been kind of harping on those other guys that are playing that they need to be more aggressive. You know, aggressiveness is good deodorant, because, you know, we'd rather see aggressive mistakes than passive mistakes. And we're trying to get to that point where you need to be more aggressive in certain situations and look for your own shot. You know, we don't want to be passing the ball out or pivoting away 2 feet under the hoop. We want to be trying to put those up, because good things happen when you're there. You know, you might get blocked, but, you know, 2/3 of the time you're probably going to get fouled.
Well, here tonight against Ada-Borup-West, the Cougars, when you look at the scout, what do you got to be on the lookout for here? What's the keys in the matchup for the Prowlers?
You know, tonight we really haven't played any common opponents. Just a little film from us is all we had to watch. So, you know, at this time of year, it's really hard to fill anybody out, especially since we didn't play Ada last year. You know, we had to drop because of we had to drop a couple games. And, you know, so we don't really know what to expect from Ada. We just know that we got to execute our game plan first before we start worrying about too many wrinkles from the other teams right now. It's when you can execute your own stuff, then you can really start looking at what other teams are going to try to do to you.
Very good. Coach Ham, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you.
John Ham, head coach for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. They come in 3-1 on the season, taking on the Ada-Borup-West Cougars at 3-3. Pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy. This is the Bitgerink Pregame Show. Call 456-SHOP, 456-7467. Bitgerink, located between A and Halstead. Let them help pick the perfect set of tires for your family vehicle. Bitgerink, where safe travels begin. Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Thief River Falls Prowlers. Game 1 of our split doubleheader here tonight, coming up on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
This is the Bitgerink pregame show with Ada-Borup-West hosting a split doubleheader here today. First game, boys basketball as they take on Thief River Falls. Second game, girls basketball as it will be the Cougars hosting Crookston here tonight. Earlier, JV boys, it was 48-41 victory for Ada-Borup-West. Here's a couple of teams looking to close out their pre-holiday break. Prowlers' next game will be coming up December 30th. They'll host Stephen Argyle. Then in the new year, they'll go back to section play as they'll go to Hawley on December 2nd to take on the Nuggets. Ada-Borup-West, after tonight, they'll take some time off. They'll come back with conference play right away as well, as they will travel to Winnimac on January 6th, host Climax Fisher on January 8th, the first 2 out of the break scheduled up for the Cougars. Other games around the area here tonight that you can hear with R&J Sports. It is boys basketball, Further Beltrami and Clearbrook Gonvick. That's on KKCQ AM. Will be boys hockey on KKCQ FM. Wadena Deer Creek taking on Foston Bagley. And it will be Furtaba Tremblay versus Manobin Waban in a girls basketball matchup here today. That's on Gold 101.5 FM KRGM. Also, YourLiveEvent.com with the broadcast of that matchup. Other Your Live Event broadcasts here tonight. Winnimac versus Climax Fisher in boys basketball. Girls basketball on the North Dakota side as Thompson Central Cass matchup and Carrington and Hillsborough Central Valley matchup in a region matchup here tonight as well. Thanks for joining us here. We appreciate your listenership, your viewership as we get ready for these basketball games to come your way here tonight. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you'll hear and see throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. It's Ada-Borup-West and Thief River Falls coming up next on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hi, this is Jordan Johnson from the Ada-Borup-West School. At Ada-Borup-West, we're committed to excellence and continually look to expand educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students for various career opportunities. You are invited and encouraged to be involved in the Ada-Borup-West schools for education, fine arts, and athletics. For more information, please visit today and find our website, ada.k12.mn.us. Ada-Borup-West School, home of the Cougars.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Wrapping up our Bitger Inc. pregame show here today, Ada-Borup-West, Thief River Falls boys basketball, game 1 of 2 of our varsity doubleheader here today. Keys to the game in this one. Keys to the game for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Head coach Nate McCraven saying, hey, we got to move the ball. Moving the ball around, finding those good shots. Don't need to take the first shot. Sometimes a couple passes, you find a better shot. So let's do that here today. That's the keys for the Cougars. For the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Coach Ham, John Ham, saying, hey, we're going to hang our hat on our defense. Coming out the KISS defense. Keep it simple sometimes, all the time here. As just come out, play hard-nosed defense, bring that to effort, play their game out here. That's the keys for the Prowlers of Thief River Falls. Your keys to the game, Cougars, Prowlers, coming up next on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Farmers, when you're planting your next wheat crop, ask yourself, are we planting the proven varieties that work to give us top yields on our farm? Or are we just always relying on Mother Nature? Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds in Caledonia for trusted names in wheat like LCS Traeger, Buster, Dual, plus SY Velda from AgriPro. Growing success starts with the right seed. Call Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsborough is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsborough Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsborough, open Monday through Saturday. Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Thank you for joining us here tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and the live video stream with YourLiveEvent.com. Also the stream at rjbroadcasting.com and the RNJ radio app here tonight as well. Starting laps tonight brought to you by West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. For the Thief River Falls Brawlers, they will start senior guard number 00, Tucker Grindeland. It'll be senior guard number 5, Bridger Wilcox. Senior guard number 10, Wyatt Nelson. Senior forward number 11, Jet Cornelius, along with senior guard number 25, Dylan Osowski. Grindeland, Wilcox, Nelson, Cornelius, Osowski, the starting 5 for head coach John Hams, and the Thief Falls Prowlers coming in at 3-1 on the season. They score 69.3, give up 67 points per game. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, they will come out with a starting 5 of the 6'3", senior number 2, Brody Menge. 5'11", senior number 4, Casper Kritzberger. 6'5", junior number 5, Anders Tinjum, along with 6 foot senior number 12, Connor Nelson. 6'2", senior number 13, Tyler Catlett. So Menge, Kritzberger, Tinjum, Nelson, Catlett, the starting 5 for head coach Nate McCraven, and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars at 3-3. They score 70.8, give up 67.8 points per game on the season. There's your starting laps brought to you by West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. WestMainPizza.net, the website there where you can order online. Don't forget here too, gift cards there for your stocking stuffers with West Main Pizza. We set up here for our opening tip. Cougars going to the left, Prowlers to the right. Opening tip is up and won by Ada-Borup-West. As they'll take it here quickly. Tinjum just off lane right there all the way to the hole. Good, and the Cougars, 9 seconds in, get the first bucket. Officials for tonight's game, Chauncey Halverson, Andy Dumas, Kellen Hintz. They're wearing the gray unis here, they're officiating here tonight. On the left elbow, here's a jumper up, no good from Nelson. Rebound comes down offensively to Thief River Falls. Put back up, no good that time from Cornelius, and it will be the Cougars coming out on the defensive rebound, pushing the pace. Anders Tinjum goes up, his shot no good. Offensive rebound comes down to Casper Kritzberger. Kritzberger to Menge. Menge into the lane, pump fakes, now passes back out to Tinjum. Gets a screen from Menge, going to the right side, stops top of the key, back left wing pass over to Menge. Menge dribbles across to the right elbow, picks up the dribble, finds it off to Nelson. Nelson dribbled past left side, Catlett. 2 on the shot clock. 1 to Kritzberger. Puts it up. It's off the mark. Did not get off in time, and it will be a shot clock violation. Turnover on Ada-Borup-West, their first. Brawlers will inbound in the backcourt as Nelson will get over to Wilcox, and he'll bring it up one-on-one, being guarded by Tinjum. Pass off right side now to Osowski. Looks at a cutter coming through, right elbow extended. Grindelwald gets it, picks up the dribble, tries to bounce a pass off to Wilcox, off the hands, out of bounds. Turnover on Thief River Falls, their first. 2-0, 16:52 to go in our first half. Ada-Borup-West leading Thief River Falls High School boys basketball. Here with your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Left side wing up to Menge, double team. He gets it off to Catlett in the lane, down low, loses the dribble, gets it back out, Tinjum up top. One dribble behind the back at the free throw line, goes to the left elbow, finds it back to Catlett. Catlett to Kritzberger, reset the offense, left side over to Tinjum. Tinjum cross court over to Menge on the right wing. Attacks the closeout, drives into the lane, puts it up, hangs, can't hit. Offensive rebound, Menge right there to put it back in. Follow your miss, get the bucket. Cougars lead 4-0. Here as the ball bounces off that time of Wilcox. He chases it down before it rolls away. To the right side, give and go, down. Wilcox goes with the reverse layup, up and good. Give and go for the score. Thief River Falls on the board, 16:02 to go in this first half. Pass right side, Wilcox trying to jump the pass over to Catlett, and he will get called for the foul, his first, team's first. Exactly 16 minutes to go here on the clock. Cougars will inbound on the far side as they go to the basket to our left, wearing their home black uniforms with the white numerals, red trim. Connor Nelson gets the ball now to the right elbow to Menge, down low. Tinjum posting up, ball knocked away from behind. There's Osowski, gets in there for the steal. Turnover number 2 on Ada-Borup-West. Wilcox will have it top of the key, run the offense, left side pass over to Grindeland. Here, actually, that's Nelson now. Nelson gets it on the right side, down low, inside free Cornelius. As Connor Nelson for Ada-Borup-West took a hard fall. All down, he is up now with a little bit of a limp trying to walk it off. Fall was called on Ada-Borup-West with the help defense. Casper Kritzberger picks up his first fall. We'll send Jet Cornelius to the free throw line, and he'll make the first one. First one up and good. From the Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn Agency free throw line. Free throw number 2 is good. 2 for 2, we're tied up at 4. 15:31 to go in our first half. Ada-Borup-West basketball. Anders Tingham has it up top, goes away from the screen, left side, trying to dump it off down to Cutting Kritzberger. Pass off line, taken away. Sowski with another steal. Wilcox will bring it up. Pass over to the left wing now here to Nelson. There's Nelson looking to go right to the top of the key, finds it now, his pass off, tipped by the Cougars, it's taken away. Here's Kritzberger, gets it up to Tingham. Tingham, left side, layup, rolls it in off the window, good. Kritzberger picks up the steal and the assist. Tingham gets the score. He's got 4. Cougars once again lead by 2 at 6-4. Here's a give and go down inside. Shot by Osowski. Rolls off the rim. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Cougars. Tingham will want to knock it off the fingertips and out of bounds. Bridger Wilcox will inbound on the baseline. Underneath the basket. Throws it up here to the right side to Nelson. Wyatt Nelson drives. Gets a step. Goes in for the bucket. It's the right side layup to go. Cougars tied at 6, have it now in their half court. Menge will take it on the baseline, dribble into the lane, pass out top of the key to Tingham. Back now over to left side, Catlett. Pass nearly knocked away by Wilcox, gets it back, shot up no good. Loose ball on the rebound, chasing after it. Last touch by the Cougars as it goes out of bounds. Kritzberger couldn't corral it, and it will be Prowler basketball. Connor Nelson will check out. Casper Kritzberger will check out for Ada-Borup-West. And Bowen will check in. Also checking in for the Cougars will be Alex Gilbertson. Putting on full court pressure. Right, left, skip pass right side into the half court to Osowski. He'll go left side of the pass. Off now, here's a drive with a hang. Baseline shot up, no good. That time from Nelson. Rebound comes down to the Cougars. Menge lost it on the gather as he was running back the other way, going for the layup. And it will be out of bounds. 4th turnover on Ada-Borup-West. Osowski comes out as Casey Nelson checks in for Thief River Falls. So Grindeland, Wilcox, Casey Nelson, Wyatt Nelson, and Cornelius on the court for Thief River Falls. Hold on, we got a officials timeout. Trying to see what they... Oh, shot clock wasn't reset. Shot clock wasn't reset. There they get it reset now to 35, and now we go again. Cougars putting on the full court pressure. Going to go left, going to go right, going to go middle. Here to Cornelius at the top of the key. Back to a trailing Wilcox. He'll drive to the baseline. No one's there. Around the help defense with a reverse layup up and good. Wilcox gets it to go. 8-6. Thief River Falls leads. Timeout taken. 13:41 to go in the first half by the Cougars. 8-6. Thief River Falls leads Ada-Borup-West on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. It is Thief River Falls leading 8-6 over the Cougars as they take possession out of the timeout and bring it up with Braden Bowen. Going to the right side. Dribble handoff here to Tingham. Skip pass over to Gilbertson on the left side. Looks baseline, nothing there. Back out Tingham. He'll pop out off a men's screen. Gets the 3. Tingham with the triple. Assist to Gilbertson. Ada-Borup-West with the lead back here at 9-8. Brawlers break the press, get it in the middle, drive now, pass into the corner, skip pass up, back top of the key, and a handoff to Nelson, that being Casey Nelson, here up top. Down low here, a pass taken away here as it's intercepted by Tingham. Turned over again, though, by the Cougars as it's tracked down from behind. Turned over again by the Prowlers. It's the season of giving. Tingham brings it up on the right side now for Ada-Borup-West. Goes to the free throw line, stops, pops, hits. Anders Tingham's now got 9. He's got 5 straight here for the Cougars out of the timeout. Into the middle of the press break. Prowlers will get in the half court on the right side. Wyatt Nelson will have it top of the key, fires right side to Casey Nelson. Down low, posting up Cornelius, going at, double team comes and shuffle the feet for a travel. 4th turnover now here on Thief River Falls. Substitutions for Ada-Borup-West. Tyler Catlett will come out. Ames Facino will come in. Grindelin and Wyatt Nelson will check out. For Thief River Falls, Connor Bruce will check in. And it will be here a steal by Wilcox. Just picked the pocket, going back the other way. There's Wilcox. Bridger Wilcox with the bucket. He's got 6 right now for Thief River Falls. On the right side, here down low, trying to get it in. Nearly knocked away again. Booing, though, gets it back. Now out to Tingham. Tingham taking a screen from Facino. Goes right, comes back left. In the lane, drives down, tries to feed it across, and he can't get the pass through the arms. But a foul called. Reach in, and it will be on Wilcox. Bridger Wilcox with his 2nd. Substitutions, both teams. Booing comes out. Nelson comes in for Ada-Borup-West. Will be Cornelius coming out as Wyatt Nelson comes in for Thief River Falls. So Menge, Gilbertson, Tingham, Facino, and Connor Nelson on the court for Ada-Borup-West as they inbound. On to the left wing to Connor Nelson. Skips the pass up to Ames Facino. He drives in, takes to the hole himself to finish. Ames Facino gets it to go. 13-10. And we got a timeout called here by Thief River Falls. 11:38 to go in our first half. Ada-Borup-West leads by 3, 13-10. Your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Back after this timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Highway 9 in Ada with the gas and diesel at the pumps. Visit the fuel island before your holiday travels. Make sure you have that full tank of gas when you head out of town here this holiday season. Thief River Falls basketball. 11:36 to go in the first half. Trailing by 3 at 13-10. Dylan Osowski will have it right side. Runs a pick and roll. Bridger Wilcox finds Wilcox for the bucket. He's got 8. Osowski picks up the assist. 1-point game as Ada-Borup-West has it. Anders Tingham going to drive inside, put up the shot too strong. Rebound comes down to Osowski. He'll bring it up into the half-court set himself. Now bounce it out to the top of the key. Deep 3 from Wilcox off the front rim. No good. Rebound down to Tingham. Tingham with the race up ahead. Finds it now here to Nelson. Nelson trying to gather for the reverse layup. And he has it knocked out. Last touch by the Prowlers. Stays Cougar basketball. Logo the 4 horizontal on the baseline. Tingham the one to throw it in. Into Menge. Hey, oh, nicely done for the two-handed flush. Fake the give right back to Tingham in the corner. And then Menge goes up and finishes it with 2 hands. Here with 10:50 to go in the first half, 15-12. Right side pass down low, inside to Wilcox. He'll put it up off glass, draw the contact, and go to the free throw line for one more. Ames Facino picks up the foul, his first. Bridger Wilcox coming out, the Scoring force right now for the Prowlers as Jet Cornelius checks out. Casey Nelson in for Thief-River Falls. Alex Gilbertson and Brody Menge come out for Ada-Borup-West as the free throw is up and good. Casper Kritzberger checks in. Here and also checking in as Wilcox checks out for the Prowlers. We'll have we got there on that far side. We'll get that checked out here. Here the right side will be Casper Kritzberger with the take, and he is fouled. To the right side as goes up and immediately fouled. It's going to be on Tucker Grindeland, who checked in for the Prowlers, his first. Team third. So Grindeland, Nelson, Cornelius, Nelson, and Osowski on the court for Thief-River Falls as Kritzberger off on the first free throw. Here at 15-15, Kritzberger, second free throw off as well. And rebound comes down to the Prowlers. Up top, Dylan Osowski fires off left side, stolen away by Anders Tindman, comes back the other way, he tries the flush, can't get it down. Rebound comes out down to Ames Facino. Kritzberger, Tingham, left side. Bounces it out here, looks to probe, now pass back to Kritzberger, he'll go in, spin move down left lane, can't get it to finish. Rebound on a run out. Here, nice pass up ahead, Casey Nelson finds it up to Grindeland, he gets the score. 17-15. Here, Thief-River Falls with the lead. Drive inside here. Kritzberger takes it again inside. He can't get the shot to go. Rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Thief-River Falls. Here's the substitution. Connor Nelson, Ames Facino check out. Brody Menge checks back in. Also checking back in for the Cougars is Braden Bowie. It'll be Bridger Wilcox checking back in for Thief-River Falls as he catches it on the right elbow, goes immediately into his jump shot, and he is fouled. Tyler Catlett picks up the foul. Bridger Wilcox heading to the free throw line. He's got 11 so far tonight. As this first one rattles in good. Wilcox having a high performance from the game right now offensively. He's got 12 of the 18 right now. Remember, for high performance and your farm on your field, visit with the guys at Performance Egg, west of Borup, your locally owned full-service egg supplier. Second free throw off, no good. Rebound comes down to the Cougars. They bring it into the half court. Kritzberger fires a baseline pass here to Catlett, puts in a left side floater, good. Tyler Catlett gets it to go. Kritzberger picks up the assist. Now Wyatt Nelson will have it on the right side wing for Thief-River Falls, and we got a timeout called by Coach Hams. 9:11 to go in the first half. Thief-River Falls leading 18-17 over Ada-Borup-West on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Back after this 30-second Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
9 minutes, 11 seconds to go in our first half. 1 point game. Thief-River Falls leading Ada-Borup-West 18-17. Timeouts brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 or East Main Street in Ada. Prowlers inbound the ball. Throw it out here to Wyatt Nelson. He'll give it up on the right side. Dylan Osowski and had the 1 foot down, put the other one, he caught it, and then picked up the back foot, traveled. Turnover. Here, so 9:04 to go as the Cougars take it over. 5th turnover on Thief-River Falls. Cougars with 6 here in this first half. Tingham drives past to Menge, kicks it out to Catlett, looks backdoor cut here from Bowie, nothing there, double team, open man is Kritzberger underneath for the bucket. Good ball movement on that possession to find the open man. Cougars take the lead now at 19-18. Our 4th lead change of the first half. Oselski has it here. Kritzberg with a hard hedge off the screen, gets in his way. He tries to go back the other way. Tingham switches onto him. They get the ball off now over here to Wilcox. Bridger Wilcox takes it left side, driving in on Mensch. Stops at the free throw line, left elbow area. His shot rolls off, no good. Tyler Catlett grabs the defensive board, gives it up to Anders Tingham. Back to Catlett on the right side, into the corner here to Mensch. He'll drive right baseline, finishes at the rim, good. Kissing it off the window. Mensch has 6. Wyatt Nelson. Dribble handoff right side. Oselski goes away from the Wilcox screen, draws the defense, kicks it out to Grindelin on the left wing. He'll drive in, attack the closeout, and a reach-in foul is called. Here with 8:03 to go, foul is called on Reagan Boeing. Be his first. Foul on the ground, so no shooting. Oselski checks out as Connor Bruce checks in. Wyatt Nelson comes out as Casey Nelson comes in for Thief River Falls. Here for Ada-Borup-West, Kritzberger comes out as Gilbertson checks in. Lob the ball out front here, and it will be now right side drive. Kick here down to the right wing. Wyatt Nelson said it was Grindelin that checked out. Grindelin came out. Saw Nelson coming that way, and then Grindelin the one that took it, though. Here's a drive here by Wyatt Nelson. He goes up with a shot inside, no good. Rebound comes down. Here to Gilbertson, to Tingham, to Catlett, to a trailing Mensch. Mensch hesitates, drives down the lane, trying to fire it off down to Gilbertson. Pass deflected, taken here by Jet Cornelius with the steal. Turnover number 7 on Ada-Borup-West. Back the other way, left side. Here to the trailing 3. Off the mark, no good from Wilcox. Tingham grabs the defensive board, brings it up, being launched by Wyatt Nelson. He'll drive in, fires it down low. Nice pass, assist there to Tyler Catlett. Just a little flip, say, here you go, buddy, you put it in. 23-18, Cougars on a 6-0 run. Timeout called by the Prowlers. 7:10 to go in the first half on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ada-Borup-West leads the Thief River Falls 23-18.
If you have ideas about building plans for the next year, whether it's a new farm, shop, home, garage, or something else, now is the perfect time to start planning. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, recommends beginning the process now for securing your contractors and getting price quotes early. The team at Ada Building Center, LLC will help you explore ideas, draw up designs, and make sure your building goes smoothly. 218-784-3661 or check out adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
Timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Ada-Borup-West leading Thief River Falls 23-18, part of a 6-0 run. Teams right now looking your focus up the last 7-10 of this first half. Remember your focus from Dr. Dave Solson and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Keeping your focus here right now for the Prowlers, looking to get some offense going here. It's been Bridger Wilcox a lot early as he gets the ball on the low block. His shot up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Cougars. Ada-Borup-West, they've been able to push the pace a little bit there, but here they've been hit with 7 turnovers so far in the first half. So a little ball security going to be a focus for them here going forward. There's your focus of the game, brought to you by Dr. Dave Solson and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Thief River Falls basketball as they'll go left side off here. Bruce will give it up now to Cornelius, top of the key. Hands off to Wyatt Nelson. He'll go left, come back right, gathers at the elbow, and he's fouled, reach in. Mensch Catlett in the area. It's on Mensch, his first. Team 5th here. So Cougars, maybe another focus for them there. Avoid the falls there, 2 away from putting the Prowlers in the bonus. Inbounds here is just Wyatt Nelson gets free off the pass. No good on the 3 from the right corner. Alex Gilbertson with the defensive board. Ames Facino will have it now. Pass over off here to Brody Mensch. He'll drive through the lane, kick it out to Boeing, set a screen for Boeing. He'll go into the lane, puts it up, back rim, floats in, good. There as Boeing gets his first field goal here today. 25-18, Cougars by 7, their largest lead. Left side. Here we'll do some math here. Yeah. Down low here. The shot is up and good. Prowlers end the run. Cornelius gets his second bucket. 25-20. Here's in trouble. Gilbertson kicks it out. Boeing left side. 3 off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound here by Catlett. Here gives another chance. Finds Boeing. Cross court. Dangerous pass into the hands of Gilbertson. Gilbertson pulls it up, gives it back to Catlett, top of the key, looks back door. Here's a cut from Gilbertson off of him, picked up by Facino. He'll turn, put up the shot, no good. Rebound inside there by Bridger Wilcox. Wilcox will give it up now here to Casey Nelson. Here's a drive from Wyatt Nelson on the left baseline, no good. Offensive rebound, Cornelius. He goes up for the putback, he's fouled. Will be number 2, Braden Boeing. Boeing with his second for Ada-Borup-West as the first free throw up, no good. Boeing the only one with 2 fouls so far for the Cougars. There's Casey Nelson, Wyatt Nelson, Connor Bruce, both at checkout. Tucker Grindelin comes back in for Thief River Falls. Wyatt Nelson, nope, it was. We're trying to look on that far side. Osowski that comes in. Osowski comes in as the Cougars pass cross court, turns it over. 8th turnover on Ada-Borup-West. 25-20. The shot up as no good. Rebound comes down to the Cougars, and it will be reach and fall called as Connor Nelson got the board. It's going to be on Casey Nelson, his first. 4:58 to go in this first half. Ada-Borup-West basketball. Here's Tingham, has it now over to Facino. Facino gives it up here to Menz. We got a fall called away from the ball. And we'll go the other way. Offensive foul called there on Connor Nelson here with the screen away from the ball. Wyatt Nelson comes in for Thief River Falls. Casey Nelson comes out. So Osowski brings it up now for Thief River Falls. Trailing 25-20, 4:35 to go in this first half. Bridger Wilcox gets it now on the right side. Menz switches on him. Here's a backdoor cut here. Shot up no good from Grindelin, but he will be fouled, go to the free throw line. This one will be on Connor Nelson for Ada-Borup-West, his second, team 8th. Here's so Grindelin to the free throw line. Prowler's in this one. 4 of 7 from the free throw line right now. This one bounces off, no good. Connor Nelson with his 2 fouls checks out. Here is Tyler Catlett checks back in for Ada-Borup-West. Second free throw for Grindelin, bounces it off the rim, no good. Tingham will grab the defensive board, bring it up court himself. Tingham, Kritzberger, Facino, left side, it's a 2. Foot was on the line, it's a deep 2, but it counts. He's got 4, 27, 20. They put that up as a 3. I thought it counted as a 2. That's a 3 that time from Bridger Wilcox. There, so I don't know. We'll have to double check. Here's a breakaway steal. Wilcox coming back the other way. Right side layup, a steal, and a score. He's got 17. Your scoreboard has it 28-25. I have 27-25. There on that one that looked like it was a 3, but here's another turnover by Ada-Borup-West. They're 11th now. Osowski here to Grindelin. Gives it up now to Wilcox, drives in line, tried to absorb the contact. Shot no good, rebound comes down to the Cougars. Brody Menz trying to go all the way coast to coast. He'll pull it out, find Tingham. His top of the key three off the mark, no good. Casper Kritzberger with the offensive board, gives it up to Facino. Mid-range jump shot, gets that one to go. There is Ames Facino, his third field goal. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Slowing it down. Thiefer Falls with the ball up near half court. They go double high post. Wilcox gets it right side, gets a screen then from Cornelius. Pass back right side to Osowski, and then Wilcox comes over, gets it back, steps back into a three right side. Off, no good. Rebound inside offensively by Wyatt Nelson. He can't put it in on the putback, and the rebound comes down to the Cougars. Up ahead, Facino to Mensch. Left corner, drives inside. Foul called. Foul called. And it will be on Tucker Grindelin. Grindelin with his second foul. 5th team foul. Free throw. Brody Mensch gets the first one to go. Casper Kritzberger comes out. Alex Gilbertson in for Ada-Borup-West. Mensch, second attempt. From the Nick Gwynn Insurance Agency free throw line. Nick Gwynn Insurance Agency of the Insurance Brokers of Minnesota. There, they got the scoreboard corrected now. So it is 31-25. 31-25. Ada-Borup-West with the lead by 6. Thiefer Falls has the ball right side. Grindelin drives through, weaves his way in, no good. Rebound comes down to the Cougars, looking to run. Brody Mensch. He's going coast to coast. No, he dishes it off. Gilbertson running the floor with him. Mensch will take the assist. Gilbertson with the bucket. 33-25, minute 57 to go in this first half. Dylan Osowski with the ball on the right wing. Hard hedge comes from the Cougars on the screen left side from Wilcox. Pass now off to Cornelius, and he'll hand off to Grindelin. Back to Richard Wilcox, holding it. Now steps left off a screen, frees him up. He'll take the deep three, off, no good. Skying up, Grindelin gets the offensive board, fades away as he puts it back up. No good, rebound comes down to Gilbertson. Gilbertson out to Anders Tingham to bring it up. Draws the defensive sleep there with the hesitation, goes left with the quick first step all the way to the hole. Tingham's got 11. Got 11 for the Cougars. Meanwhile, it's Wilcox with the ball. He has it tipped away, stolen away by Tingham. Here to Catlett, back to Tingham on a little, I don't know if it's supposed to be a lob or a high pass or what, but Tingham does catch it, put it in good. Catlett with the assist. Brawlers with the ball on the right side. Osowski from the high post. Now he drives in, kicks it to the left corner, back out on the wing here to Wyatt Nelson. Right elbow, he stops, steps through, pass back to Osowski. 15 on the shot clock. Still have it on the left wing. Finds it to Bridger Wilcox. Double team comes. Loses the dribble, fires it all alone in the right corner. Osowski with the lock and load. 3, good. There's the assist to Wilcox. Osowski with the triple. 37-28, shot clock off as the Cougars bring it up, likely looking for the last attempt. Here's a deep 3 from Tingham. No good. Rebound comes down to Wilcox. Here's 7 seconds. Left side, dribbles it in the corner. Step back for a 3 with 5 on the clock. Shot no good. Facino grabs the defensive board. Cougars don't get the full court shot off at the end, but they do go into the half with the lead. 37-28 the score on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ada-Borup-West leading over Thiefer Falls on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Bruce Visser from Visser Grading. Visser Grading is a road maintenance contractor. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities. My family and Visser Grading thank you for allowing us to be maintaining your roads, and we hope to for many years to come. Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
Your halftime report from the Linforce Insurance Agency. Ada-Borup-West leading 37-28 over Thief River Falls High School boys basketball here this evening. Here's your halftime show from the Linforce Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, Fertile, and Ada. Visit with your nearest agency of the Linforce Insurance Agency. Linforce, your insurance source since 1937. You can visit them online, linforceinsurance.com. First half, we go back and forth with 4 lead changes. 1, 2, 3 ties in the first half. There, the last lead change came as part of a 8-0 run by Ada-Borup-West. They went into a timeout trailing 18-17 there as they came out of the next timeout with a bucket, and that made it an 8-0 run, 25-18 at that point. Here for that lead, their largest lead was up to 10 at 35-25 there before a triple and then a Cougar bucket at the end made it 37-28 at the half. Ada-Borup-West with 19 rebounds, 11 turnovers in the first half. Thief River Falls with just 6 turnovers, but only 8 rebounds in that first half there for this one. We'll look deeper inside those numbers. We're going to come back with more of our first half analysis, part of your halftime report from the Linforce Insurance Agency on KRGB and yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club is cheering, supporting, and funding the programs that make a difference. This is Jason Bitker from Ada-Borup-West. Join the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club today.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club partners with the Ada-Borup-West School to support needs in the classroom and in the extracurricular activities. If you have not yet become a member but would like to help in supporting the Cougars, consider joining the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit AgassiSales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
With your halftime report from the Lindforce Insurance Agency, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars lead the Thief River Falls Prowlers 37-28 in our basketball doubleheader here today. Second game will be Ada-Borup-West girls. They'll take on the Crookston Pirates in girls basketball. That one coming up later here after the second half of this one concludes. First half, let's look at our first half numbers for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. It was Tucker Grindelin with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Bridger Wilcox with a game-high 17 points in the first half, 2 rebounds. Wyatt Nelson, 2 points, 1 board. Jet Cornelius with 4 points, 2 rebounds. It was Dylan Oselski with 3 points on a triple and a rebound as well. Prowlers with 28 points, 8 rebounds, 6 turnovers in the first half. They hit 2 triples and were 4 of 9 from the free throw line. For Ada-Borup-West, Braden Bowen with 2 points. It was Brody Menge, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Alex Gilbertson, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Casper Kritzberger, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Anders Tingham, 13 points to lead the Cougars in the first half, 5 rebounds. It was Ames Facino, 6 points, 2 rebounds off the bench. It was Tyler Catlett, 4 points, 2 boards for Ada-Borup-West. 37 points. They had 19 rebounds, 11 turnovers. They hit 1 triple. They were 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. There's the Cougars leading 37-28 at half as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeton Thriving Financial radio booth. Remember, visit with Laura Tweeton, your Thriving Financial representative in Ulen and Ada. Here, when you're planning for your financial future, you want to start a savings account for a loved one here this holiday season, maybe contact Laura Tweeton, Thriving Financial, Ada and Ulen. Cougars leading 37-28. We'll come back with our second half when we return on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated. So you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Member FDIC.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Wrapping up the Lindforce Insurance Agency halftime report, Ada-Borup-West leads 37-28 here at half earlier today, as it was. Double check this here. Looks like C-Team won by Thief River Falls. Boys C-Team 67-43. Boys JV game won by Ada-Borup-West 48-41. Cougars leading the halftime here 37-28 in the boys varsity. Our first half power performer, our energy play of the first half from Wild Rice Electric Co-op. Here where you can hear the energy be the power. And the two-handed dunk there off the inbounds play by Brody Menge. There is faked a little pass into the corner. Defense fell for it, slipped through. A little gravitational assist for Tingham on that. But Menge then just power dribble, goes up, and the two-handed flush there, your power play of the first half. Cougars leading. They get the ball to start the second half as well. Here is Menge, Nelson, Tingham, Catlett, and Kritzberger. They're starting five on the court here for Ada-Borup-West. Right side, Nelson, back top of the key. Here to Tingham, back to Nelson. He'll put up the three, off no good. Long rebound, tracked down here by Kritzberger, gives it up. Menge, offensive putback, good. Kritzberger with the assist. Menge with the bucket, draws the contact. Here and goes to the line for the free throw attempt. Foul was called on Wyatt Nelson, his first. As Grindeland, Wilcox, Nelson, Cornelius, and Osowski, the five on the court for Thief River Falls. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to the Prowlers after the free throw. We'll bring it up. On the right side, pass left side. Here's Richard Wilcox looking at a screen. Double team comes. He'll get it off now to Grindeland. Backside, skip pass over to Nelson. Skips it back to Grindeland on the right wing. Looks at his screen. No, goes away from the Cornelius screen. On the right side in the corner, gives the pass off to Wilcox, drives baseline, leaves it back for a cutting Nelson. His shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Anders Tingham. Tingham stops at the three-point arc on the right side, gives it up to Kritzberger, drives in. Catlett tries the reverse, has it stripped on the way up, gets it back. Shot clock did not reset there with the not hitting the rim. Connor Nelson, right wing, up top. Here, Anders Tingham, he'll take the three. No good, rebound down to Wilcox. Wilcox up ahead, finds it here to Nelson, goes up, and a goaltending is called. Menge going for the block. Nelson had it above the cylinder, goaltend, 2 points for Thief River Falls. 39-30. Here is the dead ball inbounds pass now as Tingham will bring it up. High post on the right elbow. Menge gets it, lost the dribble, gets it back, gives it up to Tingham. He'll drive left side, meets two Prowlers, hanging out there in the low block, back out to Catlett. Catlett trying to split two up top. Here's they pack it in around the paint. Tingham out up top, slows it down, loses the basketball on the dribble. Menge, though, able to track it down, 7 on the shot clock. Out near half court, he'll drive, kick it to Tingham, left wing. Tingham pulls up to we got an offensive foul called. Menge, offensive foul called on the screen. That'll be his second. Turnover, number 1 in the second half on Ada-Borup-West. Substitutions as Tucker Grindeland comes out. Casey Nelson will check in for Thief River Falls. 15:57 to go, second half. Ada-Borup-West leading 39-30. Prowler basketball as Thief River Falls works it here in the right corner up onto the wing. Looking at a cutting Wyatt Nelson. He'll give it back out here to Jet Cornelius. Back up here's a three. Good for Osowski. And Osowski gets it to go, his second triple. It's a 6-point game, 39-33. Tyler Catlett with it, takes a screen here from Kritzberger, tries the give and go and dumps it down too high off the fingertips, out of bounds. Turnover, number 13 in the game on Ada-Borup-West. Osowski will bring the ball up, running point right now. He fires back over to Bridger Wilcox. Takes a screen right side. Defense switches onto him as Menge rotates it over. Now over here to Wyatt Nelson, left wing, into the corner. Give it up to Osowski. He'll attack the closeout instead of letting that three fly this time. High post, wing, now over to Casey Nelson. Casey Nelson guarded by Connor Nelson of Ada-Borup-West. Prowlers skip it right side over here to Bridger Wilcox. Drives, blocking foul called. That'll be number 3 on Brody Menge. Substitutions now as Menge comes out. Braden Boeing checks in for Ada-Borup-West. Shot clock back to 20 on the foul. Bridger Wilcox takes it on the inbounds pass. Looking up top of the key, trying to find his way inside, goes in, attacking there, can't get the shot to go. Catlett comes up at the defensive board, quickly outside ahead to Tingham. Tingham dribbling through in the lane, spin move, turns, can't hit, no good. Rebound tipped out, and it's going to be recovered up by Tingham. Now to Boeing on a skip pass, out to Kritzberger, back to Tingham, top of the key. Guarded by Wilcox. Right side to Boeing. Boeing dribbles up to the top of the key, looks at the back door, nothing there, so hands it off to Tingham. 8 on the shot clock. Pass right side. Connor Nelson, lock, load, 3. In and out, no good. Boeing tips it up, but it's Wilcox that comes down with it for Thief River Falls. 14-18 to go in our second half. Right side, it's Wyatt Nelson. He'll rip through baseline, tries to needle a pass. Pass the ball through the eye of the needle. What am I trying to say there? Anyway, there's a foul called. It's on Anders Tingham with the blocking foul. He has first, team's fourth already in the second half for Ada-Borup-West. Jet Cornelius comes out. Tucker Grindelin comes in for Thief River Falls. Gasper Kritzberger comes out as Ames Facino comes in. Tyler Catlett comes out for the Cougars. Here as Alex Gilbertson checks in. Here's a 3 right side, good for Wyatt Nelson. He's now got 7. It's a one-possession game. 39-36. Here an 8-0 run by Thief River Falls. 13:55 to go in this second half. Facino, pass to Tingham, stolen away by Wilcox, back the other way, 1-point game. 10-0 run. Off the turnover. And Wilcox with 19 now here in the game. Braden Boeing, left side, drives, kicks corner, now back up top of the key to Tingham, over the left wing, back to Boeing. Boeing to Facino. At the top of the key, finds it back, Gilbertson to Tingham, out near that volleyball 10-foot line. He'll drive right side, off a screen, a hard hedge. There's Casey Nelson, forces the turnover as it rolls off the foot and out of bounds. 4th turnover second half on Ada-Borup-West. 15th in the game. Timeout call. 39-38. Ada-Borup-West leading over Thief River Falls. Prowlers on a 10-0 run as we come out of this timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Cougars lead by 1.
I'm PJ Rund and I live in Mission Court in Ada, Minnesota. Here, there are a lot of people like it here. Well, what could be better?
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators, and there's always some activities around here.
You can't help but like it here. That's what I say.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
Ada-Borup-West leading 39-38. Thief River Falls, chance to take the lead here as they trail by 1 as we come out of the timeout. Dylan Oselski with the ball up top. Finds it now over to Bridger Wilcox. He'll pump fake, drive to the baseline, down low. 2 around him, he'll pass it out, skip the ball over. Extra pass up here to Grindelin, now back to Oselski. On the left side, looking at guys cutting through. He'll rotate it back up top of the key to Wilcox. Wilcox spins on the left elbow into the lane, spins back to the baseline, puts up the shot. He is fouled. Down low, and see where this foul is on. It's going to be on Alex Gilbertson. There's Gilbertson picks up his first foul. 5th team foul on Ada-Borup-West this second half. Victor Wilcox good on the first free throw, gives him 20. Ties the game up at 39. 12:50 to go. Substitutions here as Casey Nelson checks out. Connor Bruce checks in. Free throw up, no good from Wilcox. So we're tied up 39-39. Now an 11-0 run for Thief River Falls. Cougars with Tingham, Facino, Nelson, Gilbertson, and Boeing on the court. Here's a drive by Tingham. Takes the mid-range shot from the right side. No good in that mid-post. Rebound bounces out back to him. He'll give it up. Connor Nelson, he'll attack. His shot up, no good. Grindelin with the defensive board. Grindelin, Wilcox, Wyatt Nelson, Bruce Oselski, the 5 on the court for Thief River Falls as the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ada-Borup-West. Substitution both sides. Here as we got Oselski checking out with Casey Nelson checking in for Thief River Falls. Meanwhile, Boeing, Facino, Gilbertson will check out for Ada-Borup-West as they'll come back with their starting five there. Menge, Kritzberger, and Catlett check in, joining Tingham and Nelson, who stay out there. On the right side, Casey Nelson hands it off to Bridger Wilcox out near the half-court line, guarded by Tingham. He'll drive, looking backdoor, pass is tipped and out of bounds on the baseline, 9 on the shot clock. As the Prowlers will inbound and going to do the 4 wide along the baseline. Here as they look, they find it into the corner here to Wilcox. He drives, has the ball knocked free by Tingham, driving after it. Nelson can't get to it. Grindeland gets the loose ball, puts it up from the right elbow. His shot no good. Rebound tipped down though. Comes down offensively, put back up, no good from Casey Nelson. And the rebound grabbed up by Tyler Catlett. Securing it for the Cougars. Tingham back to Catlett on the right side, brings it into the half-court set. Once everyone rotate by now here's Cutters coming, finds it over to Menge. Menge down low, double team. Off to Nelson. As he does, he's fouled. And the reach-in called. Casey Nelson, yes, it's his second. Connor Bruce checks out. Jet Cornelius checks in for Thief River Falls. 11:34 to go in this second half. Tied at 39-39. Inside, off the inbounds. Tingham just gives up to Catlett, puts it in right there from the block. Gets it to go, and it's 41-39. Ends that 11-0 run. Right side, up top of the key now, Cornelius has it. He'll pass left side, Casey Nelson, one dribble, now back into the corner, onto the wing, back to Nelson, one dribble, picks it up, lobs it over the top, too strong. Looking down low for Cornelius, taken away here by Tingham, turnover on Thief River Falls, number 7. Tingham goes in, right block, fades as he rolls middle, no good. Wilcox comes up with the defensive board. Wilcox drives in, loses the ball, foul called. In amongst a trio of black jerseys, it's going to be Connor Nelson picking up his third foul. Nelson will check out as Braden Bowen checks in. Casey Nelson will check out for Thief River Falls with Dylan Osowski checking back in. 5:55 to go, second half. Inbounds lobbed out up top here to Grindeland. Now left side Osowski. Cornelius will set a screen, go to the right side. Hard hedge there, drive left, backside into the corner. Here's Grindeland attacking from the baseline drive, spin, pass off into the lane, over to Cornelius. Shot blocked, taken away here by Menge. Menge with the ball will dribble it up into the half court. Loses it on the drive, trying to feed it off down to Catlett, coming across from the baseline. Turnover number 5 in the half on Ada-Borup-West. Thief River Falls has it. Here looking nice backdoor cut. Screen from the top to the bottom. There's Grindeland, gets it off the Wilcox assist. 41-41. Here approaching 10 minutes to go in this second half. Menge to Catlett to Tingham. Off a double screen, goes right side. Out to Bowen, out to Catlett. Lets a three-point shot fly off, no good. Wilcox will track down the defensive board. It's a 6th board, along with a game-high 20 points right now for Bridger Wilcox. Wyatt Nelson has it, right side, pass off to Dylan Osowski on the wing, takes a screen, going to the left to the high post area, now back out top of the key. Left wing to Wilcox, high post extended, left side to Grindeland, one dribble, gives it off. Here inside, pass deflected, taken away here, Menge with the steal. And they call a double dribble. Say he caught it, gathered it, then went to dribble. And that will be the double dribble, so turnover after the turnover. Here it'll be number 6.5 on Ada-Borup-West. 9:27 to go in this second half, 41-41. Here was a 37-28 halftime lead for Ada-Borup-West, and the Prowlers' 11-0 run erased that and tied it up. Have not given up the lead yet, though. The Cougars have not, as Casper Kritzberger brings it up off the defensive board on the miss. Right wing, Braden Bowen drives, looking to get it back there to cutting weak side. The baseline pass. Grindeland goes up there with the long arms, bats it down, steals it away. Turnover number 7 on the Cougars in the half. Osowski, left side pass off to Wyatt Nelson, rips through, now drives, skips a pass here with one hand, over to Grindeland on the right side wing. He'll go inside, power hop, puts up the shot, and rolls off. It was halfway down, comes out as Catlett grabs the defensive board. Braden Bowen brings it up to Anders Tingham to a timeout called by Ada-Borup-West. 8:40 to go in our second half. 41-41 our score on our Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. His timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. We're tied up 41-41 when we come back.
Every girl deserves the tools to feel confident, connected, and emotionally strong. At BioGirls, they learn real strategies to manage stress and anxiety, build healthy relationships, and understand their emotions. They strengthen coping skills, gain resilience and confidence, and find a deep sense of belonging through authentic peer connection and strong mentorship. The results? Measurable, meaningful, life-shaping. Find a program near you and register today.
8:40 to go in our second half. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here as we come out of the Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout. We got some conversation going down at our score table. I think they were checking some books or something there. Not sure what the conversation is. If it's fouls, if it's points, what it is. But they're discussing it. They're not including us in the discussion, though. So we'll just a little recap of the second half here with Ada-Borup-West leading 37-28 at half. They get the first bucket of the second half, make it 39-28, and then that's an 11-0 run by the Prowlers. They tied up 39-39 with 12:50 to go. Both teams with a bucket since then put us at 41-41, 8:40 to go. Here's the offense has dried up in the last 3-4 minutes of game time. All right, we're good to continue. Ada-Borup-West with the basketball. Brody Mensch, Braden Bowie, top of the key, free throw line, now off to the left wing, over to Tyler Catlett, fires across, back over to the right side to Casper Kritzberg, clears himself, drives in, 2 bodies there, pass back out to Bowie. Bowie gives it up to Mensch, 9 on the shot clock. He'll work to the right elbow, drive inside, puts it up high, hard off window, no good. Tucker Grindelin comes up with the ball for Thief River Falls. Prowlers, right side, Oselski gives it up to Wyatt Nelson. He'll drive, baseline pass off to Grindelin. He'll put it up over Mensch. Mensch with the 3 fouls, just going straight up. Nothing there, but the offensive rebound put back up and good for Bridger Wilcox. 43-41 there as the Prowlers take the lead. Right side, Braden Bowie drives in, now picks up the dribble, fires it back out, turned over. The hands in the way, up ahead here to Wyatt Nelson. He'll get the bucket and go. Wilcox with the steal and the assist. Nelson gets the score. Cougars get the timeout. 45-41. Thief River Falls leading over Ada-Borup-West. 7:37 to go, second half. Here, we're back after this timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine.
What happens to your business when you step away? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Succession planning is key to preserving what you've built, and our team is here to assist business owners and address transition strategies that help preserve value and prepare for continuity. Whether passing to family or selling to a partner, we'll help you plan with confidence. Get in touch with a call to Franzen Investment Services at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered 2-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
45-41, Thief River Falls with an offensive rebound put back with a defensive steal. Pass up ahead for the easy uncontested transition score. They lead 45-41, 7:37 to go in our second half. Of note, too, mentioned it earlier, Cougars with some early fouls in the second half. They have 5 fouls as a team, so 2 fouls put the Prowlers in the bonus. Meanwhile, the Prowlers this second half, just 2 fouls as a team. So need be, they can get a little bit more aggressive out there on that end too, and they've already forced 20 turnovers in this one. Ada-Borup-West will bring the ball up. Casper Kritzberger has it. He looks high post now over to Brody Menge. Menge shuffles off a handoff to Anders Tinjum. Tinjum goes in, goes back out, back to Menge. He'll drive down the lane, puts it up, rolls it in over the rim, good, and draws the foul. Big bucket for Brody Menge and the Cougars to get them going. Just their third field goal of the second half. Ball's called there on 15, Connor Bruce. As the free throw for Menge, high bounce off, no good. Wilcox comes up with the defensive board. Brawlers have it. Oselski fires off left side. Wilcox gets free off a screen, no good. Menge goes up for the defensive board. Secures it, brings it up. Here now on the right side. Over into the corner. Down low, Menge posting up, gets it from Bowie. Up and under move, then tried to find his teammate across the key there. Catlett sneaking in, and he thought Menge was going to shoot, and Menge passed it, and it went right by him out of bounds. Brawler basketball leading by 2, 45-43. Oselski takes a Cornelius screen to the left side. Pass back here to Wyatt Nelson. Now dribbles up, and inside we got a foul called. Foul called. This will be on Tyler Catlett. Be his second. Here now as it will be Wyatt Nelson at the free throw line. Free throw no good on the first. Braden Bowen checks out. Connor Nelson comes in for Ada-Borup-West. Brawlers in this one, 5 of 12 from the free throw line. Ada-Borup-West, 2 of 6. Either team with something to write home about as that free throw missing as well. Tyler Catlett gets the defensive board. Tinjum brings it up, hands it off to Menge on the right side wing. Menge crossover left side into the lane, drives, kicks into the corner, and we got a charge is called. There as Connor Bruce steps in, takes the charge. Brody Menge picks up his 4th foul. It was 6:26 to go. Substitutions now. Here as we have Tucker Grindelin will now be wearing the 33, looks like, here for Thief River Falls. Meanwhile, Menge will come out with his 4 fouls. Braxton Hendricks will come in for Ada-Borup-West. Drive here, right side down the lane. Nelson steps in front of the pass, takes it. Connor Nelson with the steal. Turnover on Thief River Falls, back the other way. Hendricks to Tinjum. Tinjum top of the key, finds some room, drives, kicks it here to Hendricks. His bounce pass up now to Kritzberger. Kritzberger will drive top of the key. We got a hand foul up top there as Oselski there will commit the foul. His first, team 4th. Oselski gets a breather now as it will be Casey Nelson checking in for Thief River Falls. 5:51 to go this second half. Tyler Catlett gets it in the corner, has it knocked away, recovers it though. Now back to a cutting Kritzberger, over now to the Cougars, Hendricks to Tinjum. Tinjum through the lane, trying to gather, and a blocking foul called. Then they do say in the act of shooting. So it will be Anders Tinjum with 2 free throws coming up. This one will be on Connor Bruce, will be his second. So Anders Tinjum, 13 here on the night as he puts the first one in. Cuts it to a 1-point game. From the Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn Agency free throw line. Talk with Nick Gwynn, Braden Vetting. They're at the agency, East Main Street in Ada. Tinjum good on them both, and he'll tie it up 45-45. 5:36 to go. Full court pressure being put on by the Cougars. Prowlers break it back the other way. Pump fake in the air. Catlett, whoa! Thought Tyler Catlett, who went up on the pump, would still got the block on the way down, but they say got the body. Tyler Catlett will pick up his 3rd foul. And Connor Bruce will head to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. First one, rattles in, good. Their lead back to the Prowlers now. 5:28 to go. Second half on your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Good on them both. Bruce 2 for 2 on that trip. 47-45. Tingham walking it up. Being met by Wilcox. He'll drive left side, pass into the corner. Connor Nelson lets the three go. It's off the mark, no good. Casper Kritzberger with the offensive board. As he's falling on bounce, he throws it away. Taken up here by Wyatt Nelson with the steal. Back the other way. And we got a ball knocked out in transition. Battling for it. Last touch by Ada-Borup-West. There, so they stop the fast break, and now it will be the Prowlers to inbound underneath their own basket. They go 4 wide, down low. They lob it up top here to Wyatt Nelson. Dribbles right, comes back left, down the lane, puts it up, and rolls it in good. Nelson's got 11. 49-45, Prowlers by 4. Tingham gives it to Kritzberger. Kritzberger goes over to Hendricks on the left side, picks up the dribble, double team comes, he passes back out. Nearly splits 2 teammates, but ends up in the hands there of Catlett in the corner. Up now here to Tingham, over to Nelson, to Kritzberger on the right side wing. He'll drive to the baseline. He'll go to the free throw line. Kritzberger not finding the bucket that one, but does draw the foul. Beyond number 13, Casey Nelson, his third. 4:35 to go in this second half. 2 free throws coming. Here for Casper Kritzberger. First one off the mark, no good. Tyler Catlett comes out. Brody Menge comes in. Menge with his 4 fouls. Connor Bruce checks out. Here as Jet Cornelius comes back in for Thiefer Falls. Kritzberger's second free throw. Off the mark, no good. Tingham battling for it, and it's diving after it. Hustle play that time. Casey Nelson throws it off of the Cougars right in front of their bench and gets them the board. So gets it to go the way of Thiefer Falls on that. Cougars throwing on full court pressure now. Oh, we got a timeout. Officials timeout. Score, clock didn't start. Clock didn't start right away on the inbound. So Cougars will attempt to re-trap off the inbounds pass. Here as Wilcox will inbound right in front of Coach McCraven on the Cougar bench. He throws it across here to the right side, over to Nelson, skips it back over now to Wilcox. He pump fakes the defense there, drives by him, now into the half-court set. He'll back out on the wing, pass into the corner, right back to him on the wing. Goes away from the screen, now uses it going back to the right side, bouncing out on the perimeter, guarded by Kritzberger. Wilcox fires a pass into the right corner. Here's a three, good for Nelson! Wyatt Nelson with the triple. And it's now the Prowlers up by 7, 52-45, 4 minutes to play in this second half. Cougars have scored 8 points in this second half. Tingham, crossover, drive inside, in the lane. He'll hang, tries to hit, can't get to go. Rebound, Jet Cornelius grabs the defensive board. Up here to Bridger Wilcox. He'll slow it up, bring it up now, accelerate into the front court and get the offense going. To Cornelius, top of the key. Left side over to Nelson. Wyatt Nelson. He'll drive right, kick it back to Wilcox on the left side. He goes left baseline, drawing the defense. Cross-court pass, tipped, recovered up by the Prowlers. Up here to Casey Nelson. His top of the key. 3, good! Extra pass for the score. Prowlers with the bucket. Second half, outscoring the Cougars 27-8. They lead 55-45, up by double digits. Brody Menge drives inside, dumps it down low, gets it right back here on the right baseline. One dribble left, goes back inside, finds Kritzberger, cut into the lane, down the lane, puts up the shot, foul called. Free throws coming. Free throws. That's going to be on Tucker Grindelin there. Yeah, switching the jerseys, wearing the 33 there. So Grindelin with the foul, be his third there. Free throw. Kritzberger no good on the first. Next to Hendricks checks out. Tyler Catlett checks in for Ada-Borup-West. Casey Nelson checks out. Here checking in was Dylan Oselski. Kritzberger no good on the second free throw. Oselski on the left side. Under 3 minutes to go. Prowlers leading by 10. Big second half for them. Here's they'll go right. Pass back out on the perimeter. Here to Bridger Wilcox. He has 22. Here's the ball bouncing away. Connor Nelson dives on the floor after it, but it can't secure it. Down low, and we got a travel called on Thief River Falls. Brennan diving after it, but rolled over, and that's the travel. So ball back to Ada-Borup-West. Trailing by 10, 2.5 to go. Need some good, solid offensive possessions here. Trying to get the bucket. There's Menge, will bring it up. Menge finds Tingham, gets it right back to Menge on a little flip pass. Now goes up top of the key, bouncing out. Menge trying to find backdoor here to Kritzberger, down low. Out here, Tingham, deep three, right side, off the mark, no good. Diving after it, Connor Nelson did not save it. There as he crashes into the padding behind the basket. And that will be out of bounds here to Thief River Falls. And the wind will come out. Casey Nelson will check in. Here, Nelson with that last three. He might be our super sub of the game here. So what a press bank that time. Left side, skip it. Right side, back. Left side, Wyatt Nelson on contested layup. Up by a dozen, Thief River Falls. That was precision-like there. That was precision-like there from Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Online, planterdoc.com. That is your Agassi Precision play of the game, that press break there of just pass it up, find the open guy, bucket good. Meanwhile, on the other end, Dylan Oselski commits the foul. Brody Menge will go to the free throw line. He will shoot. 8th team foul on Thief River Falls this second half. Free throw on the 1-and-1, no good on the first. Cornelius comes up with the defensive board. Other big number in the first half that changed in the second half, the rebounding. Cougars are plus 11 in the first half. They're only plus 1 here in half number 2. Here as the Prowlers have gone from a 9-point deficit at the start of the half to a 12-point lead and nearly made it 15 there, but the high bounce hit the back of the backboard, hit the support, and that is out of bounds. Timeout called by the Prowlers. 1:25 to go in this second half. 57-45. Thief River Falls leads over Ada-Borup-West. Your Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
Minute 25 to go in this second half as we come out of the Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts. Thief River Falls leading 57-45, up by 12. Cougars tied at 45-45 with 5:36 to go. That was 4 minutes and 11 seconds of game time ago. They have not scored since, and it's been a 12-0 run for Thief River Falls since then. That has put them up 57-45. Final 90 seconds. Connor Nelson, Tyler Catlett puts up a three from the right wing, off, no good. Rebound comes down here to Bridger Wilcox. Wilcox brings it up into the half court, being hounded by Kritzberger, trying to force something here with a minute to go. Wilcox is content to use the dribble up top, find a way, drive in, penetrate, right-hand scoop, layup up, no good. Rebound comes down, tipped up, and it's going to be Tingham that comes down with it, up ahead to Menge. Menge goes up, can't hit the layup. Offensive rebound comes down here to Connor Nelson, gives it up to Anders Tingham. Tingham gets it to go on the bucket inside. Here with 40 seconds left. And a foul called on the inbounds. That'll be number 4 on Connor Nelson. So we walk down to the other end. Shoot our one and if make one free throws now. Here from the Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn, agency of Ada, free throw line. Prowler's going to say we don't need to rebound on this one. They're just going to send everyone back as Osowski steps up, and the first one steps up good. That's why they knew they weren't going to rebound. He was going to make it. Going to make it. 58-47. 39.7 left on the clock. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound, it will go down to Menge. Brody Menge brings it up. Pass to Kritzberger to Tingham. Tingham drives through, loses it on the gather. It's off of the Cougars. Turnover. 13 and a half and 24 in the game. Cougars going to empty the bench here, it looks like. Alex Gilbertson, Braxton Hendricks, Connor Severson, Colton Smart, Luke Finney will check in. Beaver Falls Prowlers here will have Roger Wilcox check out as Connor Bruce checks in. And we're going to have more substitutions coming as they get off the bench for Thief River Falls. Will be Cooper Shervin will check in here for Nelson. So Shervin in here for Wyatt Nelson. Prowler basketball as Bruce brings it up. Left side to Shervin. He'll go top of the key now. Pass off right side on the wing to Casey Nelson. Back here. And skip pass back over to Bruce. Now left side here will go to Shervin. Shervin looking at it. Down now outside on the perimeter. Into the left corner. Shervin back up to Bruce. 3 on the clock. Just going to let it clock out. Everyone wants him to shoot. He says, no, I'm just going to hold on to it, and we're going to take the win. 58-47. Thief River Falls comes into the Cougar Den and gets the road victory as they improve now to 4-1 on the season. Ada-Borup-West falls to 3-4 overall. 58-47 your final score. We'll have our post-game report coming your way next, and then get you ready for game number 2 of our doubleheader here on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Our post-game report from Homecrown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Here as Ada-Borup-West would fall to Thief River Falls. 58-47 in this one. Jumping into our game summary here, brought to you by the Benedictine Living Community in Ada. And at the half, it was Ada-Borup-West leading 37-28. In the second half, the Prowlers outscore the Cougars 30-10. forced the Cougars into 13 second half turnovers on their own, including just 4 turnovers for Thief River Falls in that one, as a couple of big double-digit runs, an 11-0, a 12-0, put them up there, keeping the Cougars from getting quality looks there and hitting, and the turnovers didn't help. But Prowlers pull away in the second half. They win 58-47. Move their record here to 4-1 overall. Cougars fall to 3-3. That's our game summary here, brought to you by the Bennington Community in Ada. We're going to go right away here into some of our post-game awards here as well, too, as we got the quick turnaround between the post-game and the pre-game here, and our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection in this one. And the connection here today, we're going to go with the Prowler defense. That's what Coach Hams said they were going to hang their hat on in this one, and they were connected, especially in that second half, as they did not let the Cougars get into the paint, get those close shots they wanted, focusing on some of those backdoor cuts and everything else, not giving up those passing lanes. Meanwhile, still closing on the shooters, not giving up good three-point looks as well, too, as the Cougars did not hit a three-point shot in that second half there. But being connected there, getting the hand to the passing lane, forcing takeaways there, the defense of the Prowlers was connected. Here, your post-game connection from the Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone, online, halsteadtel.com. Prowlers defeat the Cougars 58-47. More of your post-game report coming up next after this.
Hi, this is Jordan Johnson from the Ada-Borup-West School. At Ada-Borup-West, we're committed to excellence and continually look to expand educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students for various career opportunities. You are invited and encouraged to be involved in the Ada-Borup-West schools for education, fine arts, and athletics. For more information, please visit today and find our website, ada.k12.mn.us. Ada-Borup-West School, home of the Cougars.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Farmers, when you're planting your next wheat crop, ask yourself, are we planting the proven varieties that work to give us top yields on our farm? Or are we just always relying on Mother Nature? Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds in Caledonia for trusted names in wheat like LCS Traeger, Buster, Dual, plus SY Velda from AgriPro. Growing success starts with the right seed. Call Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is your one-stop shop for gifts and home improvements. Check out the huge display of DeWalt power tools. They accept Hillsboro Christmas cash, making holiday shopping even easier. And explore all major name brand appliances, floor covering, cabinets, windows, doors, and much more. Find everything you need for all seasons, including this special holiday season when you shop at Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro, open Monday through Saturday.
Post-game report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Don't forget to check out their listings and talk with your local agents at Home Crown Realty. Thief River Falls with the victory over Ada-Borup-West. High school boys basketball, 58-47 our final score. Let's go into our sub of the game, brought to you by Subway in Ada and Holly. As our sub here tonight will be from the bench of the Prowlers, Casey Nelson. 3 points, 1 rebound, but came in, got some deflected balls, just forced it on defense, played sound there in that second half, and hit a big three, part of an early run there that gave them the lead, able to play with that lead then late. Casey Nelson will be your sub of the game, brought to you by Subway there, where they're hiring for all positions at Subway in Ada and Holly. Apply online or in person at the stores. Also look at here are Stars the Game. Stars the Game brought to you by American Federal Bank in Ada. Stars in this one for the Thief River Falls Prowlers Wyatt Nelson will get a star in this one, 16 points, including a late burst as he got a couple buckets in transition, a late three there, and part of that closing run late there, that 12-0 run that put them up by double digits in the final minutes and helped secure that win. Wyatt Nelson will be a star of the game. Also going to star here with Dylan Oselski, 7 points, 2 boards for him. Came up with a couple of steals in this one as well, too. Oselski will be a star for the Prowlers. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in this one, I'm going to go with a star in this one with Tyler Catlett, 6.7 boards there as Cougars had the big rebounding advantage early on. Second half it dried up, but Catlett will get a star of the game here for us on that effort here today. Brings us into our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Remember, life takes energy. Find out more about how Enbridge is providing energy for a better tomorrow. Enbridge.com, the website. Energy Player here today, no surprise. Bridger Wilcox came out big first half that powered the Prowlers to, at the very minimum, stay in range there at half, down 37-28. Second half, he kind of let everyone else get going a little bit, but Wilcox with 22 and 9 here, plus he had 4 steals, 3 assists in this one. Bridger Wilcox will be your Enbridge Energy Player of the game. Here today as the Prowlers get the win 58-47. Time now for our final stats in this one. Final stats here for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. It was individually Braden Bowie, 2 points. It was Connor Severson, played, did not score. Brody Menge, 12 points, 7 boards. Alex Gilbertson, 2 points, 3 boards. Casper Kritzberger, 2 points, 6 boards. Anders Tingham, 17 points, 9 rebounds. Braxton Hendricks played, did not score. Ames Facino, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Connor Nelson had a rebound. It was Tyler Catlett, 6.7 rebounds. Luke Finney, Colton Smart both played, did not score for the Cougars. As they put up 47 points, they had 35 rebounds as a team. They hit 1 triple. They're 4 of 13 from the free throw line. They fall to 3 and 4 on the season here with the loss. For Thief-River Falls, it was Tucker Grindelin with 4 points, 4 rebounds. Bridger Wilcox, 22 points, 9 rebounds, plus 3 assists, 4 steals. Wyatt Nelson with 16 points and a rebound. Jet Cornelius with 4 points, 4 rebounds. Casey Nelson, 3 points, 1 board. Connor Bruce with 2 points. Dylan Oselski, 7 points, 2 rebounds. And Cooper Skirvin played, did not score for Thief-River Falls. Prowlers with 58 points, 21 rebounds. They had just 10 turnovers in the game. They hit 6 triples, and they were 8 of 17 from the free throw line. They improved to 4 and 1 overall with the victory. That will do us here for our boys varsity matchup. We'll have Ada-Borup-West girls taking on the Crookston Pirates coming up next here as we'll transition here in between, get you all set for that. Meanwhile, I want to say thanks for you, the listener and the watcher. Join us here today and stay with us here. We'll have more high school basketball coming up next on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.